What's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2 of the build on the Mustang. So we're pretty much going to focus on cleaning the whole interior of the engine bay. Scrub these down with like probably a wire brush, degreaser, and then like a rust preventative or rust curing product. And then the oil change. That's probably going to be like the second most important thing. And paint the little parts that we had sanded in the last video. Stuff like this. Probably just going to go ahead and match the red.
Alright, so I'm going to get started with the oil change, and while I'm doing that, Marco's probably going to start like cleaning out the engine bay, sanding out these little spots right here. So yeah, I'll put you guys on the time lapse and then we'll get started. Alright, so the new oil filter's in. I already drained the oil. There was only like about, I'm gonna say like 2 quarts, yeah, 2.5 quarts in there. Cleaned the oil pan a little bit. So now we're just gonna pour in the new oil and yeah, and get on to the next task. Alright, so we just finished flushing the coolant. Well, not even coolant, the water, the dirty water. As you can tell, look, all this was in there. Now it's really crystal clear. So later on we're gonna put actual coolant in this. Well, we finished the oil change. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start cleaning up the wall of the engine bay or whatever. And he's gonna start taking off the rust and all this. So we'll put you guys on time lapse.
The engine bay is all clean. I'm going to go ahead and spray down with some Ospo. Essentially what this is going to do is going to take the rust, which is iron oxide. It's going to go ahead and turn it into iron phosphate, which is pretty much just going to make it look black. So all the rust you see, it's pretty heavy right here, like right there. So we're going to go ahead and spray it there. And then after like 24 hours, we can go ahead and come back and paint right over it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so we got the pieces finished. They're all painted. We went with the red. We're going to go ahead and install the filter too. Go ahead and take this off. This goes on this, huh? Mm-hmm. See that? Yeah. What is it? I thought it looks funny, no?
No, that's how it is.
Well, we gotta take this off, no?
Yeah. Hold the top pretty tough, and then that little hose is facing that way.
Should we have painted this or no? Should we paint this?
We'll paint it later.
Is that really how this sits?
Yeah, just tying it pretty well.
So this goes in here, huh?
Connect the hose first.
Does this have a clamp or anything? Because this hose looks pretty beat up.
And then that one goes over that.
Just like that, huh?
Yeah, like that.
It feels loose.
I know, but it's like that. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and add some coolant. Yeah, and then connect the little overfill tank that goes on here.
Might replace this in the future, looks like.
Yeah, I mean, in the future we mean like in a couple days.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
How much I missed it? What happened?
I forgot to connect the lower hose.
Oh, that makes a mess. Let me get your phone too.
So I forgot to connect this one. It was about to be a mess. Alright, I'll just tighten it real quick.
It looks like it would taste like Gatorade, but I know it tastes bad. Dang, how much does this take?
Bro, pour it all in. You're gonna need the other one.
What?
Yeah.
It's 2 gallons?
It's like 2.5. Next one.
No, it's enough.
Nah, until it starts over filming. Oh. You feel too much.
You freaking told me to.
Okay, let it go down. Let it go down.
Raise it up a bit.
No, just give it a quick tap.
Here's like a beam building.
No.
Okay,
What does that mean?
It's going to the other one. Okay, that's good.
Here, somebody suck on the other hose.
You know how to close it?
What?
Like, don't disrespect Clint. Oh, she doesn't. Look at that. He thinks it's just by pressing
Oh,
down.
lift up.
No, that's to release the pressure.
See, there it is.
I
That's
don't
solid.
trust you. I feel it's gonna blow up. Well, I'm driving.
Alright guys, so we got most of the stuff back on the engine. Hopefully you can't hear that lawnmower. But so that's gonna be it for this video. We'll see you, well, not this video, but for this clip. We're still gonna paint the rest of the engine bay. But like I said, I have to let that rust inhibitor cure for 24 hours or do its thing. So yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so we just got back from AutoZone. We picked up the paint, and we're gonna go ahead and start painting. We already put a tarp on the engine. Cover it up, and I mean, it's easy to cover up this engine. There's not much, and honestly, all we're gonna paint is right here. So yeah, I mean, let's just get to work. We wiped off all that residue from the rust inhibitor that we sprayed. It made like some white powder. So we just had to make sure we had to, like, you know, brush that off, wipe it off. So yeah, we're good to paint. Alright guys, so we finished spraying down the whole engine bay. Looks good. Looks like we did it on a budget. I mean,
Looks better than before.
yeah, I mean, it covered up most of the rust, and dang, it looks nice. It looks good. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
For an AutoZone rattle can job, it looks good.
We even did this.
And it hides the rust. I mean, because I mean, could we have really exposed? I mean, removed the whole engine and, you know, painted it. Yeah, but
It's only an inline 6.
yeah, I mean, because at that point, we might as well put a new engine. You know, I would
Yeah.
just put the same engine back.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my thing.
So that's why we're just painting with the rattle can.
But if we were doing like a brand new engine with more power, yeah, we would have, you know, done like a whole prime and, you know, get my HVOP gun out and, you know, start spraying it down nice, and then put a clear coat on top too. I mean, we still could, right? We can still do a clear coat on this.
We can, but it's already shiny.
Yeah, it'd be a rattle can clear coat. I mean, who cares? Let's do double the gloss.
Mhm.
All right, guys. So that's gonna pretty much wrap up part 2. If you like, you know, the video and, you know, you like what you're seeing, give it a thumbs up, comment, and stay tuned for the next part, which we're probably gonna film tonight because, you know, we don't need to be outside in the light and stuff. But we actually have a sound system. We're actually gonna see if we can go ahead and hook that up to the car, because that's pretty much all it needs to make it not such a boring ride, you know. So yeah, stay tuned for the next clip.